Oh, job market.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
External contracts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, already did. I thought you said.
Okay. Let's pick around the middle. I don't want to go that way. I kind of want to go to California.
Do you have ready?
I've got a couple to Reading. I've got tyres, I've got fertiliser.
Ready?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna take fertilizer for ready. Okay.
Oh, that's the sawmill making a load of noise. Oh, that's nice. And the pickup point is just down where I am, almost. Across there, right at the lights. Well, should mean less red light running for you.
Now I gotta go back the same direction I came from.
Yeah, but since there's only two of us...
Yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, I don't worry about that anymore. That's why I went to the
no fines.
no fines, because... And that's why I cut it, you know, when I drive, I usually drive in the back because that's what I did that for, so I...
Okay.
Get your eyes closed and go to sleep.
That's probably you making the right hand turn.
Yep.
Okay, I'm coming from the other end, so... Not that one, next one. Oh, I should have taken that one.
Ah. Turn too early. Why not?
Oh, I can see my little arrow from here. Down.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, this was the place I had to drop a super heavy load at.
Oops.
And getting it through that gate.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was a pain.
It's giving me a killer day trying to get this. I just not paying attention.
We are. Come on.
Alright.
And go.
Okay, head on out. I'll follow behind.
Is your truck really white, or have you got some fancy
It's
paint
a blue,
scheme?
It's a blue truck.
Okay, you got some
Blue
fancy paint scheme that I haven't
Yep.
paid for.
That's right.
Yeah, I came in here with a long low load, multiple axe low loader, and you've got the fence on the opposite side, and that gate is not exactly
Why?
wide. I had to go round the block and try to go in a second time.
Yeah. Well, apparently you made it.
I made it, yes. It is on YouTube somewhere. Okay, we are good. I can't even remember where we're going. Reading.
Ready, yeah. Down the coast, then a little bit across to Reading.
Lights are green. Pedestrians in town.
Yeah.
Another red. Oh.
You can't see the red lights, huh?
I can't see the red lights, no.
Well, they're red. 'Cause I can see them over your head. Over your head.
Yeah. Well, you're second truck in the road. That's.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why I like a lot of the European states,
Green.
because they have the repeater signal halfway down the upright.
Yeah.
Although for those, the lights are usually at the near white line,
Yeah.
so you actually have to look out the side window to
To see it, yes.
see them. But that's not a big issue. Okay, 45. Let's do that.
That.
Oh, I missed the. There we go. Yeah, I noticed that as well on mine. It was sort of But like I said, I like this truck because it does show.
Right. I think it's time for me to change trucks again.
It's getting there for me. I've got 191,000 now. Oh, come on. There we are. Oh, that looks like an interesting bend up ahead.
Yeah.
And we're going to take it at 55. Yeehaw.
Alright. Here I am. Going up. Alright. And my speed is to 55. It's not as bad as it looks.
It's not as bad as it looks. Well, that bit is. Ooh, yeah. Fortunately, not running a big box truck.
Right.
So, 35.
Got 35, okay.
Oh, yes, and for good reason. Oh, then up to 55. That's good. Ding. Hey, Hail Team. Thanks for the cheer. Okay, and up to 55 then. Yeah, I have that too. Quite frequently. Which is why the streams aren't starting at 8, they're starting at 8:30 for the most part. Oh, why am I doing 60?
I don't know. Wherever it is you're pulling away from me.
I'm doing 50 now. 55.
Well, I actually bumped my speed up to try to catch up a little bit.
Oh, this is motorcycle country.
Yes. Or a racing car.
Ah, yes.
Nobody's on this road.
Subaru and Pretzelland.
So I'm straightening it out.
Oh, event on the other side of the road. A couple of guys standing around pointing with some cones.
Okay.
And we are on the beach.
And we're on 101.
Oh, tornado country. There's a trailer park on the left.
Oh. I was. No, you're not until. No, we're in earthquake country, actually. Okay, I guess I better drop back down to 55 now.
It was a joke one of my what was it, flight instructors told me. Never
Right,
fly,
well, that-
never fly over a trailer park. You never know when a tornado is going to hit you.
Right. Well, when you said trailer park, I realized it hit me real quickly. When you first said it, I'm going, wait, we're not nowhere near earthquake. And then, oh, trailer park. Okay.
Well, that was the thing with one of the early Sim cities. Whenever tornado disaster hit you, there was trailers all flying up into the tornado.
Yeah.
Even over completely empty land, it was.
Yeah.
You always ended up with trailers getting sucked up into the tornado as it crossed your crossed the map.
That drained off some speed for me.
Yeah, my truck is quite a lot of horsepower, so I should probably get a new one.
Oh, my next one's going to be set up for heavy hauling. More so than this one is.
Okay, how far we got to go? Oh, we got a long way to go.
Yeah. 5 hours.
2.5, just over 13 minutes drive time, assuming we don't mess up. Well, losing a lane.
Oh, yeah. That's what
Oh.
happens when you go up the coast.
And woo, blazing it into 30 mile an hour, which suddenly bounced back up to 55. I hate it when it does that.
That's a speed trap.
Yeah,
I notice there's quite a lot of those on this game.
they tend to work a lot better in single player or European
Yes.
though. ATS hasn't caught up with the roadside speed cameras yet.
Right.
I think I'm going to pull over at this rest stop up ahead and take a photo opportunity.
Okay.
And coming up on it now. How'd you get in? Oh, I see. Okay. Oops. Stop. Handbrake. Escape. Photo. Photo mode. Yay! Oh, hey, God of Thunder. How you doing? So, there's my truck. And let's go airborne. Oh, there's Bin Bin over there. Yeah, sadly not a view of the coast.
No, not yet. We might get one yet. Oh, come on. Okay, I need to get back on the road because I'm blocking the entire freeway.
Okay, handbrake off, let's get rolling. Forest Cafe. And magic trees, whatever they are.
Funny is that rest stop looked a lot bigger than it really was.
Yes.
I've gone, oh, that's a big one. I can pull in right next to him. And all of a sudden I saw that you had to do the jackknife thing. I go, up. It's not that big.
Yeah, especially since the last few have been. I'm going to slow down for the next one, see what that looks like. I'm not sure we're going to be on the coast yet, though. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, no, not going in that one. It's one way in and hope you can get out again.
Oh, go right up here. There's an ocean shot.
I'll take...
Side park.
Yeah, I'll take the next
Next one.
next one I find.
Okay.
I think there's a bridge somewhere up ahead. Okay. We kind of got C on the other side of the tree, actually.
Yeah.
I think we might be a bit inland at the moment.
Right. Looks like we might be turning back out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of trees up ahead.
Well, this area of California is known for its trees.
Yeah, city I used to live next to was called Thousand Oaks.
Yeah.
I assume someone counted them one time. There we go, back on the coast. A little more elevation. Oh, losing a lane.
Yeah, that's nothing abnormal for 101.
Yeah, I've actually driven it from San Francisco down to Oxnard. Stopped off at a really pleasant diner north of Hearst Castle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fun what you come across, yeah, when you don't stick to the highways.
Yeah, well that's the problem is I know that a lot of people go 5 through California to go to San Francisco, from LA to San Francisco, and it's just It's a flat, nothing there.
Yep.
But if you take 99, it's a whole different world.
Yes.
I think is it 99 or 198? I can't remember which one it is. I get 98 and 198. 198, 99 confused. I think 99 it crosses. But it's a whole different world because there's a whole bunch of little towns. And it actually goes right up the center of the San Joaquin Valley.
Yeah.
Well, if you better get your picture soon because we're getting ready to go inland.
Oh, too late. Yeah. Well, never mind. We'll be back here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did. Yeah, we did go up on the 5.
Right.
But that was because sort of leave work, get to vacation quick.
Oh yeah, I mean if you're in a hurry, yeah, that's the cut. But like I said, it's a boring drive. There's nothing there.
Oh yeah,
There's hardly even gas stations there.
that's true. but for coming home, normally for coming home, I'll leave early on the last day,
Yeah.
and I can cruise back. I used to do that when I was in England. I'd take a long weekend, so I'd take the Monday as vacation, and the trick was, okay, 5 o'clock rolls around, put your biking suit on, get on the bike, and I want to be about 300 miles away before the pubs call last orders,
Right.
and checked into a hotel. I could do that without too much problem. I'd spend the weekend away, and then the Monday morning I'd get up, and it was literally leisurely cruise back home.
Right.
No rush, no hurry, 60 miles an hour.
Try to get my way back home.
Yeah. Waving at the trucks. Because I was pretty much cruising at truck speed rather than motorcycle speed.
Definitely, if you go 190, that's a truck route.
Yeah.
But it's only a truck route because that's where all the towns are at.
Yeah, it's quite surprising. Towns want deliveries of stuff.
Yeah.
And who knew trucks? Yes.
But I had a friend who wants to go up to the Sequoias, and I said, you know what you ought to do is drive up after work because the kids will be asleep. Just take kids with us, and then get a hotel like in Visalia, and then launch because it's cheap. The hotels will be cheap in Visalia compared to anything else. Plus the fact the kids will be asleep anyway, so that's a 6-hour drive. You know, because he was talking about driving this, and then you can sleep and then get up leisurely on the next day, and you're only like an hour or so away from. Not even an hour from it. I saw you'd be up in the hills in like 15 minutes. But to actually get up to Sequoia and stuff, it's like an hour. But it's a better drive for the kids and you at that point.
Yes.
You know, and then you get up. You know, the kids will be asleep. They'll just stroll over and put them back to bed, go to sleep. You get a good night's sleep. Leisurely get up. You know, 8, 9 o'clock. You know, get breakfast, hop in your car, and drive on up. He goes, oh, I'll have to look at that. And then I says, because he wants to go to, forget which one it is, but because there's a Kings County now, there's a bunch of parks up there. And I said, well, then you can go, when you get done going to the first park, then you can drive down to Exeter.
Yeah.
That afternoon, get a place and you can drive short trip up to go to your next day trip, and then you're a little bit closer to home. So it's not a 6 hour, 5 hour drive. Well, it's something I might think about doing. And then it's to be a nicer drive coming back home because it's not so long. And like I said, being that he'd be driving through towns, it won't be so boring.
Yeah.
Especially for the kids, because it'll be something they haven't seen before. Porterville and Tulare.
Yeah, I used to enjoy driving distance, but yeah, you get older and it's kind of, yeah, my bones can't take this for much more.
Right. Well, that's kind of like, cause I live up in the Salt Lake Valley, so that's, so it's a 6 hour drive for me, so I take a day to drive up there and a day to drive home. So I have to add 2 days on whatever time I'm going to be up there. Because I just can't do the get up in the morning and drive and do whatever I have to do, turn around and drive back.
Oh yeah.
Here, so I gotta get a good night's sleep and then do what I have to do the next day and then give me another good night's sleep and then drive home. I gotta do it relaxing. Not to mention I'm never in a rush anymore.
Oh hell. 25 miles an hour. Yeah. And back up to 50.
That was a little surprising little...
Yeah, it's sort of, yeah, slow down to 35. 25. Whoa, shoot!
Good thing nobody's on the road. Or else I probably would have ran into you if I didn't go over the other side of the road a couple times. Make that wide turn as I was slowing.
We should nearly be there.
Yep, just about.
Okay. What's this? 55, okay.
Ah, I'll watch the turn at the end. There's a nice water picture
Hmm.
of a reservoir. I think it's a reservoir.
Alright. So we have a right turn just coming up.
Yep.
Okay. Ugh. And 30 through town. I think I have actually been everywhere. It's just the roads I haven't done on
Right.
ATS. So I now have to take some very specific routes.
Right, well, there's going to be some routes you're going to have to take
Yeah, free fall.
without a load, yeah. Because there's actually, I haven't figured out, I have to find it again. There's one route that I had a load that wouldn't let me go through because it was a park. Oh, no heavy trucks through here.
Yep,
Okay.
I went through there and got fined quite heavily. But I have driven that route now.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to try to find it again.
I think that's the one we did 2 weeks ago. Down around the Grand Canyon, I think.
No, this is, well, it might be. Because it's in the border of California and Arizona.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was going at night and they wouldn't even let me in.
Oh, right. No, we hit the place at early morning. And by that time, we'd already driven up a steep hill. The GPS says go through the park, and it's sort of, well, I can't be bothered to figure this out. how to get round it.
I had I had to back down and get back on the freeway and go all the way around it. I don't think I made any money on that route. I think I cost
Are
money.
you asleep yet? Can you stand in the corner? Why not?
Okay, 65.
Sleep by now.
55, okay.
Why aren't you
I was
asleep?
going to say 65? What? We're in California.
Yeah.
There ain't no 65.
I asked you a question. Why aren't you asleep?
Oop.
Well, we should be pretty close to the offload here.
Yeah. About
Get
2
what you
minutes.
want. I said it's time to go to sleep. Do you understand me? What you want, you will get anything you want. Do you understand me? Get your ass to bed. I dare wake your sister, or you will come and sit in the corner all night long. Do you understand me?
Oh, speed.
So am I. I'm doing 56.
I was doing 60.
Oh, well, yeah, no, that's bad.
I looked up and I realized, oh, I'm in the red. I'm speeding.
I mean, mine can be explained by, well, your speed gun was slightly miscalibrated. And just down the end here. Yay.
So you're gonna do another run?
What is the time? It's 9:45. I could probably do another shortish one.
Okay.
Mid-length one. Ooh, tractors. Yeah, we were up in Ohio this weekend. I saw one John Deere
Yeah.
hauling a John Deere baler. Then everything else was ancient Massey Ferguson's. A brand new New Holland.
Oh wow. Somebody had some money.
Yep. I was past it too quickly to see which particular model, but you're probably in the T6, T7 range. And then two very new... Oh, I hate this one. Two very new cases.
Oh wow.
One was a 350. And I think the other one was probably around a 125.
Either somebody was replacing tractors or somebody just started it.
Okay. Yeah. This is going to be interesting. I'm not going to be able to get in from this side. So, I'm reversing straight through. Oh, you got rid of yours already.
Yeah. I'm not worried about parking, you know, so I don't need the skill point, so I just dump it.
Well, it's not exactly a lot of skill points.
Right. Well, that's why I said I don't. You only get a few.
I'm going to have to drive out and reverse back in.
Okay. Let me try and get out of here racing. You have plenty of room.
Try not to hit the light poles or the telephone poles or the European poles. I hope that's my parking spot. Yes, it is. That's a very tight Okay.
Well, all I can say is I'll be glad when Arthur finally gets a set schedule, sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, him going back and forth with his fiancée is kind of screwing up the schedule. Any schedule he tries to put together.
Yeah. Made it, but we are nowhere near the parking space.
So you missed a parking space.
Yeah, but at least I'm straighter now. Try not to knock the shed down.
Yeah, they wouldn't be too happy with that.
I think it's that way. No, it's the other way. No.
You do the same thing I do every once in a while. Turn the wrong direction.
Yeah. Try not to knock the ladder off that silo.
You know, I actually did a test run because it's been so long since I've done this driving that it took me forever to get my load into its parking spot. And I go, Jesus, am I that rusty?
Okay, this should work. So the trunk's now straight. And the load is now straight.
And it was kind of something similar to what you're doing now. Kind of funny, almost have to do a 45 with the truck just to get it in place.
There we are. That should just be straight back. And ding. Ding. And we'll get back in the cab. Oh, there was no way I was doing that from in the cab.